Why do customers hover and follow you around when you clean? You have no idea what I'm talking about, right? Hi there, I'm Angela Brown, and this is Ask a House Cleaner. This is a show where you get to ask a house cleaning question, and I get to help you find an answer. Why do customers follow the house cleaner around and hover and micromanage the job and get in their way and watch what they're doing and all that stuff? Why do they do that? Well, there are house cleaners that will argue and they say, well, they're trying to steal my job. They're trying to watch how I clean, and then they're going to steal my job because they're going to do the cleaning themselves. Guess what? That is not what's happening. That is not what's happening, all right? What is happening is they hired you because they don't want to clean. They don't have time to clean. They don't want to clean, or you wouldn't be there, okay? They hired you because they want you to clean. Now, the reason that they are hovering and they're following you around and they're watching and they're spying on you and they're micromanaging is because in the past they've had some really bad experiences with one or many house cleaners. House cleaners come in, they bet a job, and then they overpromise. Can you do this, 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 and this? Sure, no problem. But then when it comes time to do the job, they forget what they promised, or it's not on the checklist, or it's not on the priority list. And so what happens is it gets skipped or it gets slopped through, and it does not meet the customer's expectation. So if a customer says, can you do such and such? Your question should be, how important on a scale of 1 to 10 is that for you? Is this a priority that you want done every single time, or you just want it done this first time and then we maintain it thereafter? If I have to skip something on the list, is this something that can be skipped, or you never want this skipped? Let's make sure we understand so there are no surprises. When the customer says, no, this is super important to me, make a note of that and then never skip it, right? But if a customer is in your personal space and they are hovering and micromanaging and they are doing your job for you, that creates a problem that we haven't addressed yet. And the issue is, if you're in my personal space and I'm cleaning, and I take 2 steps backward to get better leverage or to grab a cleaning solution or something, and I move my arm around, if you're right there, I might bang into you, right? Now that's considered physical assault. If I take 2 steps back and you're right behind me and I step on your toes, well, you're going to lose your balance then as the customer, and you're going to fall backwards and you're going to hit your head on something. And again, that could be assault, or that could be a lawsuit, or that could just be an injury or of some sort, right? It is an issue we don't want to have to deal with as a business owner. And so if you are the homeowner and you are in the house cleaner's personal space, there's a problem. And I don't know if the problem is that you want to watch because you just want the confidence of knowing the job is done correctly. The reality is this, though. As the house cleaner, you need to make it okay. You need to make it okay for them to go in the other room and with confidence know that you've got this covered. And so what I'm recommending to you is have some words, okay? Word tracks that you use that say something to the effect of, oh no, I'm in your way. And the customer usually says something like, oh no, I'm in your way. So what we do at Savvy Cleaner is we say, well, let me take a step aside here. You can do or get whatever you're getting in this space. Let me know when you're done and I'll come back to cleaning that area. What you've let the customer know is, I value, this is your home. You chose to come in this space right on top of me while I'm cleaning. For whatever reason, it must be important to you. Let me step aside here. You do what it is you're doing, and then I'll get back to cleaning. If they are talking and they're standing not in your personal space, but they're talking nearby and they're just chatting, I like to just drop what I'm doing, give them my undivided attention, give them my eye contact, smile, and listen to what they have to say. And I preface it by saying, this sounds really important. So let's make an agreement that when you come to talk to me while I'm cleaning, because this is your home, that I value what you're going to say. And so I will stop cleaning. The clock is still ticking, you're still paying me, but I will stop cleaning and I will listen to what you have to say. And if you just keep talking for a long period of time or whatever, I just won't be able to get to the last 2 or 3 rooms of the house. So it's your choice. But if I'm here on the clock and I'm cleaning, then I can't be chatting at the same time. When I'm chatting, I'm not cleaning. And when you make that really clear to the customer, oftentimes they will say, oh, yeah, my bad. I'll go in the other room. But we have to make it okay for them to know that you have this, okay? They hired a professional, and it's you. And so you have this. And so when they come in and they're hovering and all this stuff, let me ask a quick question. Are you trying to make sure that I do the job correctly? Because I'm afraid I might have missed something last time I was here. And they go, no. I'm just, checking things out. Okay, great, but you hired me so that you don't have to manage my job. You hired me so that you are buying your free time back so that you can go do what you need to do. I don't want to get in the way of you doing what you need to do. Otherwise, you don't need me here, right? So let me let you get back to work. I'll get back to my work, and then, I won't be in your way. And so it doesn't have to be mean, but it has to be direct. And there are a lot of house cleaners that get in the trap of they assume that the customer knows that. And they assume that the customer will interpret that. And so they're not direct, and they don't say, I'm in your way. Let's create some space here. Or you paid me to do this job. Go do yours. I'll do mine. And you have to figure out how you're going to word it so that it sounds organic to you and so that it sounds diplomatic and not mean, like, hey, get out of my face. You know what I mean? You don't want to say that. What you have to do, though, is you have to make it clear. It is a clear communication. It is an agreement. If there are no agreements in place, that customer is going to hover for as long as you give them permission to. And every time you let them stay and chit-chat and visit and hover and micromanage, you are enabling them to do that again. And it makes your job very difficult because, like I said, it becomes a safety issue. If you take one step in the wrong direction and you knock them over, now you have a different set of problems, right? So we want to encourage the homeowners to stay in a different room and not chit-chat and visit and, micromanage the job. And we want to encourage the house cleaners to make those rules very clear up front so that there are no surprises on either side. All right, I hope that helps a little bit. If it does, leave your comments in the notes below. I'm dying to hear what your take is on this. Did you ever have a customer like this? Come on, tell me. I want to hear. All right, until we meet again, leave the world a cleaner place than when you found it.